NRL Fantasy awaits. I'm Paulie G. Daniel Long from The Casual Athlete joins me. We picked the team a few weeks ago. Go to YouTube. You can see it, or at NRL.com. This is the team, by the way. Spoiler alert. But we've got to make some adjustments because now we've got the Vegas teams out. Right, we were so excited for Sunday. I'm going to do Clubs New South Wales. I'm sure you are too.
Yep.
But we've got to get rid of a couple of guys that didn't get selected where we were hoping.
Yeah, it's an exciting one. So pre-season, you love your team one day, you hate it the next. We're going to make some big changes. So first step, we're going to clear out some guys we don't want anymore. Second step, add some guns we need. And third step, balance it out. I'm thinking that we free up some cash here. So Simpkin, we've got to take him out as well. And then I would like to have a bit of flexibility with this roster. So Fisher Harris and Finifuyaki I'd like to clear out as well, just to give us a bit of movability as far as our cap. And I'm thinking Gilbert too. Wasn't super inspiring in the trial. Still a decent option, but let's open up some space.
Or so. He's
exactly
got
right.
2 injuries in a row. All right.
Yep.
So we've got 2 edges to fit. So are you going to start there?
I mean, it's kind of an edge. It's kind of a centre. So I might jump down to the centre spot and go Dylan Lucas. Absolutely unstoppable in that trial game. Pumped out 60 plus. Made a break on the wing. He was everywhere. Absolutely fantastic. I know you're a fan.
Oh, he's in my team for sure.
Edge back row is interesting, so I'll step to the side a little bit so you can see that there. It's a tough one because we've got 2 million and we've got quite a few spots to fill. So
there's some good value, right? Bateman we probably want a bit more from, but he's option. Hosking, he's going to be a good option if you're interested in him.
Well, do we want to take some pods here, have some fun with this team? Yeah.
Let's do it.
What about a Hosking? Let's do that. And then another one that's interesting, Sean Bloor threw a beautiful inside ball. Playing next to Munster,
wow,
that second-year leap.
That's spicy.
It's up to you. I think it's a real pod and we could do it.
Well, okay. I'm worried about the money. I'm thinking where there's so many good
We can go
edges.
cheaper instead.
No, we'll go Bloor, but we have Finifuyaki up our sleeve, don't we?
Okay.
So 930k remaining, 3 players. Were there any people in the pre-season trial that really jumped out to you? Let's go down. Of course, you can just look at those real cheap players.
Yeah, so for this, there's a few guys that are jumping out. I'll just go to the halves first. And obviously we know that Jack Cole is the starting half at Penrith. Got to put him in there. And then looking at our team, we've got Duffy, we've got Sandon Smith already. Let's move back to the all positions. And this is a move I love to use. Just have a scroll through. Oh, this is tough to choose. Halasima is a guy who sort of floats around. Grzewski. Got to do that, right? Starting back rower. Must have.
We can go to players I can afford for our final position, and suddenly it opens up a bit.
Let's move up that, right? So
my man Finifuyaki's back in.
Do we just go straight there? Or Nafahu White?
Oh,
interesting. Spencer Lenu out.
Yeah, I like that one.
Or Hetherington, actually.
I like that one.
Hetherington at lock. He was good. 48 points on the weekend in the trial.
Now, we didn't get to see Luai play. So are you now a bit nervous?
I mean, it's an opportunity cost thing, right? So Luai, if we remove him, where are we going to use the cash?
600k.
Potentially this wing fullback spot.
Yep.
I don't love Munro without Latrell Mitchell. I love the talent.
Let's drop Munro and Luai and just make a couple more adjustments. So if we go a cheaper guy there, do you want to do like a Royce Hunt?
Let's go right down on price. Royce Hunt could be good, so he's about 274k.
Well, now David Clemmer's moved on. We didn't know that when we first recorded.
We'll put him in for now.
And we know how much Andrew liked him. He's not here, but he's with us in spirit.
Yeah, look, we might change that as we go. But then we've got 631k.
It's got to be a wing fullback. Oh, Ruben Garrick.
Garrick's sitting right there. He's staring at us.
He's staring at us.
Yeah, we've got to do that. So Garrick averaged 48 last year in full games.
And you talk about that, 19.4% owned. It's good to have, to go with the pack.
Yep.
With a lot of our picks, so that's an easy one.
Well, the plus here too is, Lucas Ponga will have a bye pretty soon. You need that dual position, that flexibility for cover there.
I like it. My only thing is, we've got Tamale, he will get the wing fullback added, so that will help us as well.
Big time.
The only thing I'm worried about, do we need to get rid of one of our cheapies here and get another outside back? Because as you said in round 4, we're going to be short.
I would probably say swap Hetherington from 6 up to Royce Hunt's spot.
So Pakes, is he someone that you might...
It's Pakes or Hunt. I think we get rid of Hunt, personally. Just the PPM historically hasn't been massive.
And then players we can afford.
A wing fullback.
Wing fullback. Or can we get away with a centre? I think we can. Let's look at wing fullback first.
Let's see. Actually, centre's probably the better play here. So we got 323. And we don't have Robert Toya in the team yet.
So we could go Toya.
I think we just go straight to Toya and we work it out on the way.
Now, next week, we'll have more teams, so we're going to enjoy having that 93K in the bank, right?
It's a bit of flexibility. I want to talk to, so Tamale, he'll play early. He's in that loophole spot for us right now.
Yes.
Now, the good thing about him is he's not only a loophole for the bench, but because he's a centre and wing fullback, he's also a loophole for the starting side. So if he plays really well, we can say, hey, you know what, actually? We'll get rid of Garrick, we'll get AJ Brimson or another Titan, and he'll sub right in. So that's what we'll talk about next week.
Do you want to do that with Cole and move Tamale down one?
Yeah, definitely, because Tamale can be that wing fullback.
So let's move.
Sub in.
Let's move Tom Duffy, who's been was very impressive in the final week of the Witsa pre-season challenge.
I'd play him in the bench 100%.
Yeah, let's move him up, and then we can move Jack Cole down. And now you can do it twice.
That's perfect. Yeah.
He'll be wing fullback. You can move Campbell directly in. He'll take his spot. No other wing fullbacks in the way. And if Cole goes massive, well, you could chuck Campbell there and I'll have to play Gashevsky.
The double loophole round one, Paulie. You don't take a break, do you?
Vegas, baby. We've got plenty of time to think it through. So that's the team for now. These guys are going to score. Do you want to change your vice captain to someone playing in round one?
Only if it's someone I can trust, and Hosking is probably one we can trust. Who plays first? It's the Panthers, right?
Raiders and the Warriors play first.
That worries me a tiny bit, but we'll see Hosking play at least, so I think we're okay.
Well, it's not too bad because if something happens and he can't play, we'll change this team.
We'll know about that,
And we don't have to, because VC will lock. So if he wasn't playing first, I'd say don't do it.
Yeah.
Because we know he does have injury history.
That's the worry.
All right, we'll be back next week. But check out all our podcasts. He's back for so many of them, by the way, on the NRL official NRL Fantasy podcast channel. Get them wherever your podcasts are, and it's on YouTube as well.